Hey guys, it's Adrienne from Crafty Little Gnome, and today I just wanted to do a quick video to share with you some of my best tips for saving money on your handmade business. I've been selling my jewelry online for about 9 years now, and I've definitely learned some tips to help keep my supply costs and my shipping costs lower. And I just wanted to share some of those tips, and hopefully I'm going to be starting to do some more live videos for you on a weekly basis, probably on Thursdays. Don't hold me to that though, because my daughter's not in school yet, so it's pretty hard to make plans with a little person around. Anyway, so my number one tip for saving money on your handmade business is to not shop at your local craft stores. So I'm talking like Michael's, Joann Fabrics, Hobby Lobby, different ones near you. They're definitely going to be more expensive than buying your supplies online for the most part. Especially like mom and pop shops that sell yarn and things like that. They're going to be the most expensive at all. And I hate to say this because obviously I'm a small business. I love to help support small businesses. But when you're making things to sell, it's definitely more expensive. There was one instance a couple months ago, there's a local yarn shop near me, and I found this yarn that I loved, and I bought several skeins of it, and it was like 10 bucks each, but I never had seen it before. So I took it home, I used it, I made some hats out of it, and then the next time I was at Michael's, I saw it was exactly the same yarn, except it was labeled differently. With different branding, and it was from a different company, but it was from Nepal. So, I mean, it was the same thing. It was half the price. And even that I knew was expensive because it was at Michael's, which I know has higher prices than if you try to buy your supplies wholesale. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping. You really want to try to buy from the manufacturer or to get the wholesale price on your items. And if you are selling online, that means you're a business and you likely will have access to get wholesale prices from the manufacturer or from wholesalers. So where do I buy my supplies from? Lots of different places. It really depends on what I'm buying. I don't typically buy everything from one place. I've kind of learned over the years that there's certain online shops or online sources that have certain things that are cheaper, but other things that are more expensive. For example, Fire Mountain Gems, they sell really inexpensive, like bicone crystallized beads, but I never buy chain from them or findings from them because it tends to be more expensive than what I can find. I like to buy my stuff on Etsy, typically from sellers that sell directly from China. And I buy on eBay all the time. And again, usually it's directly from China. And I know people get all weird about, oh my God, it's coming from China. But if you go to Michael's or Joann, guess what? It's all made in the same place. It just gets shipped from China to Michael's to you. So if you can bypass the middleman and get it from as close to the source as possible, you'll definitely save money that way. If you are going to buy stuff at Joann or Michael's or Hobby Lobby, definitely use a coupon. If you're not using a coupon, you're not doing it right. A lot of the times, the reason why their prices are more expensive is because they know that people use coupons there. They offer a ton of coupons online. Just go to their website. You can download them on your phone. I just got one in the mail today, like 40% off any item. So there's a ton of coupons. You need to use them. Otherwise, you're paying way too much. Another way I save money is with my shipping supplies. I try to get them wholesale or I'll buy them in bulk. Every once in a while, I have to go to Michael's or Joann to buy jewelry boxes just because I've run out and I don't have time to wait for an order to come in or to get shipped to me. But in general, I try to buy them online because it's way cheaper. So for example, if I went to Michael's and I bought like a pack of 6 white jewelry boxes, it would probably cost me about $1 per box. I found that if I go to Paper Mart, I can spend about 35 cents per box, and same with uline.com, again, like 35 cents per box. So I shopped at those two places for the longest time because they were the cheapest I could find. And then recently I decided to check on Amazon again to see what kind of prices they offered. And I actually found a bulk of 100 jewelry boxes for $16, including shipping. So that means that each box only cost me 16 cents instead of what I had calculated from Uline as about 70 cents, including the shipping cost. So always keep looking around for the best price, because you never know if there is a place where you checked before that was really expensive. You might want to go check back a few months later to see if they're having a sale or to see if you could get it cheaper. Another thing is that if you're shipping with USPS, United States Postal Service, and you're shipping priority mail or express mail, you can use the envelopes that they provide. They have them for free, and you can order them from USPS.com, or you can go into the actual shipping place and they will give them to you. Although if you need a lot of them, you should order them online because they don't want you taking all their inventory of boxes. But generally the rule with the priority shipping is that if it fits, it ships. So it doesn't matter how much it weighs. It's just if it'll fit in the box. So keep that in mind when you're calculating your shipping costs, because if you can get it in one of those boxes, it's definitely going to be cheaper. The next thing is the more handmade your items are, the less it's going to cost. So what I mean by that is, let's say you make wooden signs. If you go to, like, let's say Michael's or Joanne, and you buy like a pre-made wood plank that's already stained and ready to go, all you have to do is put your stencil on it and paint it and add your quote. You're going to pay a lot more doing that than you would be if you went to the hardware store, bought your wood, cut it yourself, and stained it yourself. It's going to cost you a lot less than if you were to go to a craft store and buy part of it already made. The other thing about that is that if you do start making some of your supplies more from hand, like I said with the wood signs, if you buy the wood and cut it yourself, I feel that you can actually charge more for your work because it is more handmade. It makes it more special, and that's something that you can really use to sell your item. Like, I cut the wood myself, I stained it. So there's a lot more work that you put into it, but I think that you can charge more for it. The last thing I'll say is just remember to shop around. Keep checking to make sure that you're getting the best price. If there's a company that you've used for a long time, like I said with the boxes, just keep checking around and see if you can get that lower. See if they're having sales. If they are having a sale, then stock up and try to get things cheap while you can. And that's about it. If you have any tips, please share them in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what your best ways for saving money on your small business are. All right, and I'll talk to you again soon with another live video. Bye.